She's 71 years old this year. Built in Pearl Harbor in 1944 and used by the US Navy. And we believe she was used as an admiral's barge. Well, since I purchased her in 1988, she's been involved in search and rescue. And in fact, to date, she's actually handled 861 rescues in that time. It was during a training exercise at night, owing to the fact that there was an extremely high tide. We went over the rock wall and grounded, punched a hole in the bottom, and she sank. Well, of course, when a boat becomes flooded, as this one did, the damage is somewhat extensive. Everything from electronics that are a complete wipeout, to things like the insulation. All the insulation was wet, so that all has to come. Means you've got to tear the whole inside of the boat out. The work that's being done on the boat is a little more than actually happened during the accident. When we started delving into it, we knew there were some other issues with the vessel that should be attended to, and while you've got it all torn apart, that was the perfect time to do it. So the refit is a little more extensive than we'd hoped, a little more expensive than we'd hoped, but at the end of the day, she's going to be a very strong and a very useful boat again. Well, there's a variety of ways you can help. The first one, of course, is that we're looking for people who can come and actually physically work on the boat with various skills, whether it be anything from wiring to carpentry. Although a lot of the work is being done professionally, there is some of the work that we can do ourselves, and that will help. All of that will help save money. Of course, we are looking for donations to help. They can send it to me direct, because in actual fact, the boat is not owned by the institution. I own the boat, and I volunteered into the service, and for my sins, I get to pay for most of the upkeep of the vessel. Because of her record, she's helped an awful lot of people over the years, including the commercial fishing fleet, the commercial shipping, and people like that, and so to get her back in action so that she can take up her role again. Well, one thing I would like to say, there was a fisherman by there just the other day who I found quite touching. He said that he was so disappointed and so upset to see that the vessel had been damaged. He said, we as fishermen within the fishing fleet, he said, we have come to depend on this boat so much for our personal safety. And he said it's absolutely critical that this boat be got back into service as soon as possible. I found that quite a touching thing, and I tend to say we are part of the silent service, but this time we need the help. So if anybody can possibly help us, we very much appreciate it.